Wow. Ah. Good meowing. Sorry. Oh no. I'm having technical difficulties. I also want to die, but that's okay. Good meowing, Oni-chan. Good meowing, Jackie. How are you? Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Caitlin. Good morning, King Fisty. Good morning, Accentique. Good morning, Luxafate. Good morning, Ryu. I hope you're feeling better. Good morning, Success. Hi, everyone. Hi. Morning, CJC. A scuff on the moon stream. What do you mean? What did I scuff up now? What did I scuff off? What did I scuff? Are you talking about the technical difficulties? Mounting Lethal Cake, Mounting the Consultant 427. How are you today? How are you? Wow. Yeah. It's okay. It's more of a skill issue than scuff. Yeah. Nothing was wrong. It was more just lack of preparedness also. Yeah, I woke up over an hour and a half ago, but I'm still quite tired. Monday mornings are a skill. I love Mondays. Good morning, Aspect 345. How are you doing? Good morning, Diabetic. How you doing? Are you diabetic type 1 or diabetic type 2? Haha. Not funny. It's a little bit funny. Anyway, I don't even know what to talk about. I thought cats hated Mondays. Where did you hear that? Where'd you hear that blasphemy from? I realized today. Oh, I shouldn't say this. Never mind. I can't tell you. Can I tell you? Can I tell you? I'm scared. I'm afraid to tell you because someone's gonna do the mathematics. But there's definitely a reason why I like Mondays. I'll leave it at that. Good morning, Egigoka. How you doing? Good morning, LDTGX. How you doing? I'm diabetic type 3. CJC. You just made that up. How are you? But you made that up. You can tell us. No, I can't. I can't because some of you are way too smart. And you will not keep it a secret. It will go down in the wiki. Good morning, your boy Wickles. How are you? How are you? How are you? Tell me. I'm afraid. Good morning, Alyssa. How are you doing today? What did you do yesterday after stream? Did you behave? Yesterday after stream, I tried to muster up the energy to do something else. And then, that didn't work out. So I ended up going to sleep. And I'm glad that I did. I'm glad I went to sleep right after stream because I was woken up by screeching toddlers again. Oh my god. My niece and nephew are so fucking annoying. But it's okay. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. That's what children do. That's what you know? I'm just being honest with you. They're very, very loud and annoying at times, especially when I'm trying to sleep. Compounding the alcoholic prophet 559. It's the worst alarm, you know? Usually I have a BTS song as my phone alarm, but I honestly don't often have to set an alarm. Sorry, what's this about fucking children? Piscana. I'm saying that my brother's children are annoying. It's not their fault. They get it from their father. The most efficient alarm, though. No, it's not efficient either. It makes me. Does anyone in the crowd have misophonia or has ever heard of it? So it's debatable. It's debatable whether or not misophonia is recognized as an actual illness or disorder. But nonetheless, I still think, you know, the descriptions of it I qualify for. So it's basically a sensitivity to certain sounds, but this sensitivity, instead of just being like mildly irritable, it sends the person, the victim, the whatever you want to call it, into a very emotional state. It makes me rage and cry and it makes me want to self-harm. So sometimes I'll end up like scratching myself or cutting myself or banging something against my head because I can't tolerate whatever the noise is. And it could be, screeching toddlers. It could be, um, my stepdad just being really loud. It could be, in the past it was other more milder things, but late these days, those are my two biggest triggers. I know you've been trying really hard despite not having the best time recently, Moon. You're a very tough kitty, so please hang in there. I'm not tough. I do want to hang though. I'm gonna hang soon. I thought about it a lot today. I might not. I might not actually hang, but I did think about it today. You have said otherwise, but I still believe you're strong. Bet. But you know what? Maybe it takes strength to get to the other side. I've had that before. Yeah, Maple has a brother. Isn't that just like autism? Piscana, right? I told you. I'm not autistic, but I definitely have I have too much in common with women on the spectrum. This is a little too relatable. Don't hang, no hanging, hang back. Okay. I'll behave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making threats against my safety. I do mean it, but I'm not gonna do it. I thought it was just with eating. Why did you assume that, Mama? Why did you assume that? Um, Lethal Cade, how are you? I'm not that great. The human brain is hardwired to hate crying, screeching children. It's not my fault. It makes you fly into a violent rage. I agree, King Fisty, right? I feel like I'm especially sensitive where, other adults in my life seem to be able to just tolerate or be fine at the very least. A lot of them can almost like tune it out like background noise, and I just cannot. I really can't. It becomes the forefront of my brain activity, and it's another reason why I really struggled today a lot because they were just so energetic and very loud, and I struggle with concentration when I hear these like intermittent screams, and I'm like, is someone dying or are they just having a good time? I don't know. You never really know. Um, which BTS song? I'm gonna guess 0 o'clock. That's a good guess. I never even heard that song. I like old BTS. Um, what song is it? I want to say it's Singularity. I think it's Singularity. Meow. Hang out with me. I was about to say the same thing. Good morning, legal painter. How are you doing? Could be both. Wow, 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 wow. Anyway, let's see. What do I have for you guys today? What was the most fun thing I did today? Fun. I don't know. I'm out of touch with fun, but I did one fun thing. I did one fun thing today. I was reading my horoscope from as many possible resources and places on the internet that I could. And I thought to myself, you know what? If I ever wanted to mass surveil, if I ever wanted to mass surveil humanity with a trick, horoscopes, that's the way to do it. Because you'll just put in all your information in there without hesitation. Anyway, I was doing that, and then what happened? Oh, yeah. One of them, all of them were pretty bad. All of them were just like, be on the safe side today. Things aren't looking great. But one of them in particular said that I would be lucky in love, perhaps. And I'm like, oh, okay. Is this real? Is this for real? Good morning, aneurysm incoming. So I thought to myself, okay, that means I should kind of put myself out there today somehow, right? And then I did the thing that I swore I was not to do. I went to Reddit. Of all places, I went to Reddit. So I didn't look for people on Reddit, but I post on Reddit occasionally, whatever. I know, okay, so this is going to sound very hypocritical. I'm taking a break from consuming YouTube and Reddit content. By that, what I mean is I'm taking a break from scrolling their feeds, right? But once a day, I do post my promotion on Reddit and on YouTube and, videos, yada, yada, yada. And then also on Reddit, sometimes I like to go into, a couple of what do you call it, subreddits that I like. So like Suicide Watch and Silly Girl Club and Lonely are my favorites lately. Also, yeah, those are pretty much my favorites. I'll go into those and I'll respond to things occasionally or post something occasionally. So I had posted something, I don't know, 2 days ago about being sad and lonely, and then I got a bunch of DMs, right, that I hadn't responded to. And I'm like, "Oh, if I'm going to be lucky in love, maybe I should respond to all of these DMs." So that's what I did. I talked to strangers in my DMs today on Reddit. A little bit. Not a whole lot, but a tiny bit. I have a saying, today, not tomorrow, today, as my alarm. Oh, cute. You should get back in touch. Fun is fun. I don't know how to have fun anymore. We're right here, Maple. Piscana, do better. Do better. Raise your standards. You didn't goon, but you did something even worse. Go to Reddit. You know, I think they're on the same level. The sad side of Reddit. Honestly, they're the most relatable side. I like it over there. I think I saved someone from attempting suicide today. Maybe. Not today. 7 hours ago. Have a great stream. Okay, bye, Gigoka. See you next time. Damn, missed my chance. Anyway. Your horoscope for today. Go outside and exercise or fat Reddit mod will annoy you. It's not too bad as long as you don't engage with crazy lefties, and usually they only become crazy when something overtly political comes up. You talk to some sweaty fat dudes. I don't know if they were all dudes. Maybe some of them were women. Actually, speaking of that, I got recommended the subreddit R4R, which I guess is supposed to be Redditor for a Redditor. Something like that. It's like a classified, yada, yada, yada. And there were a suspicious number. Of women seeking men. And I'm like, you know what? I don't believe this. Could there really be this many? Now, I would understand if it was like a couple here and there. Or, you know what? Maybe they were like an OnlyFans kind of thing where like, am I being too cynical here, guys? Am I being too cynical? They're either all catfish or mostly catfish, or they're also, they're probably like clandestinely, what do you call it? Advertising for something sinister, or bots. You know, Idol Bandit, that's probably true. They're probably bots. Because a lot of them, I would click their post history and comments history, and they had like nothing else. It was just that one thread, or that thread plus another thread somewhere else with like a selfie. You saved a life, Teddy Sniper 90. I'm probably giving myself too much credit. Looking for a partner on Reddit. Only 10, why not? You gotta find it where you can get it, you know? All catfish. Damn it, Kanan, why would you crush my dreams? It's okay to be late, Izuku, good meowing. Might as well call it r/catfish. Oh no. They could be trans too. We're talking about dating apps. We're talking about meeting the love of your life on the internet. Bots for sure. No, it's a thread for accurate for Reddit bots. Reddit is worse than Discord for looking for friends. Is that true? Is that actually true? Are you guys just saying that because you guys don't like leftists? Good meowing, my kohai. It's okay. Enjoy your game. Do well. Single women on the internet aren't real. This has been thoroughly established. You know? Okay, I'll say this. Single, desirable women on the internet aren't real, probably. Because I'm single and I'm a woman, but yeah, I'm not desirable. Fuwamoko. Okay, I forgot what, I didn't know of their acronym, but now I know. I'll never forget. If it works, it works. I would rather try to find a partner in a sane asylum. I know you have a type. Have better luck finding someone normal than trying my luck with Reddit. A chick with a literal lobotomy would be infinitely more mentally stable than your average Redditor. Reddit is better than Twitter, but social media in general is ass. I agree. I got one quite weird, interesting DM, and he was sending me like funny, not funny. Well, they're supposed to be funny, like Instagram reels or something. And they were just very stupid. And I was like, why are you sending this to me? But also, why am I clicking on this? Command email VTuber 9000. Yes. What's your type, by the way? I'm just saying the age of 30 is in demand in spaces adjacent to VTubing. You're desirable, Maple. Don't lie to me. I won't have it. I will not take it. Ha 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 ha. Reddit is the worst place to meet a decent human being. I wonder who hurt you guys on Reddit for you to have this opinion. To be honest with you, I agree that Reddit is mostly bullshit, but in terms of actually interacting with people there, I haven't done enough of it to tell you if they're good or bad, to be honest. Dating apps are just lies made physical form. 0 responses over months. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do think dating apps could be falling out of favor. I lost my virginity to a woman that turned out to be a Redditor, and I cried daily for a month. Sorry to hear that. Any women can get a guy. The issue is what type of guy they want. Success. You have a point there. That's true. That's true. I'm desirable to people that I don't find desirable. How about that? Women that are single on the internet normally have high enough standards that you're just wasting your time. Instagram is known as the racism app. What made Instagram racist again? I feel like I'm missing out on so much internet culture. I want to find a nice shut-in with similar level mental illness as me, but finding them is near impossible. You gotta hang out where they hang out. Leftists are a mixed bag. Some are chill and know shit is bad and admit it and can be chill about it, but others are too far gone. I kind of think I'm probably technically, I hate to say it, I think I'm technically a leftist, guys. Pretty sure being an anarchist is leftism, isn't it? I don't believe in socialism or communism, and I don't believe in identity politics, but I'm definitely an anarchist, I'm pretty sure. I go to Reddit for Final 14 info, various food ideas, that's it. I do quite, thank you for reminding me, Kanan, that was another one of my favorites. I do like the depressed meals subreddit, that's one of my favorites. Demanding C. Pudos 1, how are you? Redditors will unironically manipulate and lie to get some more karma, that's true. Zoomer humor, yeah, I think so. As if people don't like the lowly type cat girls with mental issues. I'm so glad I'm still a virgin. That's funny. Who hurt you? Have you seen what they're like? When a Redditor posts on 4chan, they can immediately tell they're from there due to the way they type and the structure of their post. I just got back from a party 23 beers in and saw the stream. Good morning, Ace Supido. How are you doing? Anyway. Being a Reddit reader is fine. It's being a Reddit poster that's a red flag. Izuku, you have a point. Has anyone noticed or looked into the statistics on posting on various social media platforms, but especially on Reddit? And it's like Reddit, and I think Wikipedia also has the same issue, where like there are a handful of let's just call them super dedicated contributors who do the vast majority of the posting, and everyone else is just watching the circus or something like that. Where do these mental illness shut-ins hang out? I told you they hang out on hashtag #EDTweet. Look for the girls with eating disorders on Twitter. I feel like I found solutions to answers from an old Reddit post 9 years ago, having the same problem, and it's a good feeling every time. Wow. No, anarchist is not leftist. Success, what are they then? It's more or less capitalist libertarian with less restrictions. I see. Well, whatever. I don't know anything about politics. I'm just saying words. Vocal minority is real. I'm serious. Yeah, right? All they do is talk. All they do is yap. Wikipedia is a fucking mess where people... Oh, I don't want to talk about Wikipedia. I'm serious. A virgin on purpose. Gotta find the right hag to love for me. Virgin on purpose. Where have I heard this concept before? Jackie, are you calling yourself an incel? Oh, wait, that's not on purpose. That's on accident. Never mind. You're the opposite of an incel. Anyway. This shit night in Australia. Ace, are you Australian? I have a fondness for Australians. Hi, welcome. Yeah, the internet loses its mind over 5% of people a lot. Rise up 420 God. You are so accurate. It's not even funny. I found myself in another debate about trans women and restrooms, and I thought to myself, no, I said out loud. I didn't just think to myself. I said out loud to the person I was talking to. Have you ever even met a trans person in real life? And they said no. And I said me neither. Can we stop talking about this now? Hi, your neighbor. Are you Australia too? Yay, welcome. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I'm like, I would like to stop talking about this. It has nothing to do with me. Monkao. They're like shiny Pokemon. Sorry, I'm giggling at my my forgetfulness of what an incel actually is. I'm done chat gambling. You can gamble as much as you like. 99% of my issues with Linux were solved by an obscure Reddit post. Interesting. Wow. I'll tell you now. Can Americans stop with the fucking stereotypes? No. That's all. I guess that's all. I don't know. That's all we can seem to do, I guess. There are a small portion of the population get a lot of media coverage. Okay, I have theories on this, okay? And they're not conspiracy theories, right? So you know how I was talking about those people that are awfully dedicated? I think a lot of them are on the spectrum. And should I stop there? Anyway, I don't want to say anything controversial, but you know, cuz it's not, I don't think it's controversial, but I think I might hurt some feelings if I say it. So I should just say it. It's probably worse to not say it. But yeah, I think a lot of them are on the spectrum. So it makes sense that they post a lot. And also, oh man, this is bad. Also, I'm an INFJ. And one of the reasons why we're overrepresented online is because I'm not saying that all INFJs are on the spectrum, but we have stuff in common, and we also tend to be chronically online individuals. So I'm not like calling them out for doing something that I don't do. I'm saying, you know, we're pretty similar at the end of the day. Every person they cancel gets canceled upwards. Uh-oh, ruh-roh. ENTP here. Oh, that's almost my favorite type. Very close. Extroverted people aren't online. No, that's not what I mean. Extroverted people are online, but I don't think they're as chronically online, probably. They probably go outside. At least a little bit. Hi, Coronium. How are you doing? I should probably start the stream. Might want to possibly move on from this. Yeah. INTP tips Fedora. Have you seen the anime that's made with 95% AI? It's called Twins Hinahima, and it's a cool proof of concept. No, I haven't seen it or heard of it until right this second. I want to check it out after stream, but I'll probably forget about it. You should remind me in the litter box. Good morning, Sir Hopi. Hello, heard extrovert mention. So now, I am here. Welcome. You've come to the right place, so good meowing, good afternoon, and good night to everyone, everywhere in the world. Welcome to Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where I, your host, investigate matters of the mind, troubles of the heart, and also anime on a daily basis. I'm also Smitten Kitten. I go live every day at 8 o'clock Universal. That's different times in different places. You know your time zone better than I do. Figure it out. The stream started 24 minutes ago, and I'm already running out of time. I try to stream 30 minutes a day. Lately, I've been going on to 40 minutes or 50 minutes. I apologize. I will try to get it down to 25 in the future. Anyway, the stream may be short in length, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it gets a little deep, or pretend deep. Over on Kick, Only-chan, can you give the kitty some Monero, pretty please? I think that's my only mod that doesn't hate my guts. Today is my favorite day of the week in terms of the stream theme, which is Moe Manga Menhera Monday. So I'm going to recommend a manga, and then we'll talk about the question of the day, and then I'll show you guys some Menhera girl memes, sad girl memes. INTJ gang on the spectrum rise up. Good morning, Umbrium the simp. What are you smitten with? The idea of love. I'm in love with the idea of love and the thought of being in love. Been a hot minute since I dropped by. Sorry it's been so long. I know I missed you. How dare you take so long away from me? Just kidding. It's alright if you need a break. It's okay if you guys miss streams. I stream every day, so you can just, tune in another day. There'll be other days, right? Meow. Psychology is pretty close to just being astrology. It just has institutional support. Wow, you're cooking. I really like that. I'm sure Myers-Briggs is on the borderline of being psychological equivalent of a horoscope, though. Yeah. It's like a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, been happy with all the amazing gaming news. I haven't been keeping up with gaming news, so I have no idea what's going on. I saw through thumbnails that people are upset about the price of a Nintendo Switch 2, and I wonder if those people who are upset about it are all people that would actually buy a Nintendo Switch 2. But anyway, I don't know. How do you feel about INTP? Pretty good, They're also pretty close to my favorite type. Crocodile Dundee is my cousin. Are you joking? That's awesome. Congratulations. Anyway, I gotta get a move on. Let's talk about the manga. Here we go. Drum roll, please. That's not a drum roll. That is not a drum roll. It's called Watashi Tashi no Shiawase na Jikan, otherwise known as our happy hours. This manga, I'm enjoying it a lot. I haven't finished reading it yet, but it does seem pretty good. It's up my alley. I'll tell you a little bit about what it's about, okay? I have something I don't want to lose. So much so that these terrible feelings have grown. A pianist who attempted suicide 3 times, Juri, is taken to help her aunt at a prison where murderers who killed indiscriminately are sentenced to death. There, she meets a man named Yu, who took the lives of 3 people. A mother's antagonism, a brother's death. Together, they embrace the violent rebellion in their hearts, caused by the large, deep scars they carry. However, before long, they both embrace an earnest hope in their hearts. I want to live. So yeah, it's about 2 suicidal people for different reasons. So I almost misheard that. As what? Anyway, I really like it. It's like 2 sad suicidal people. One who is free on the outside but wants to enter life, and one who's, in prison on death row, and he wants to end his life as well. And I don't know. I guess they're gonna find some sort of hope inside of each other. No, not literally inside each other. I didn't get that far. But yeah. Rise up 420 God, are you really an ENFP? That's my favorite type. Anyway, wow. Read it, don't read it, do whatever you want, honestly, but I think I'm gonna finish this one. It seems very nice, even though if there is too much romance, it's probably gonna make me sad, but yeah. Quick flash flood of news. A lot of stuff with Nintendo. Dead by Daylight has Kanaki from Tokyo Ghoul. They dropped the teaser for FNAF 2, and we get to see what's happening next season for Marvel Rivals. Oh, nice. I never played any of those games, but, if you're, I know that they're popular. The cover looks nice, yeah. She has a dead mom hairstyle. Oh, no. Surely being on death row and also suicidal is a non-issue. King Fisty. I guess so. I mean, I don't know. The government, whoever runs the prisons is not really allowed to let him die. But then he said that he's gonna, suffer until they put him to death or something. Or until they kill him. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I move on. The question of the day. Would you die for someone else? This is totally a coincidence. I didn't realize that the question of the day was so related to kind of the topic of the manga. But nonetheless, would you? This one is kind of surprising. I say, heck yes. Absolutely, I would. But I was surprised that there's a lot of people that say no. Definitely no. Yes, all my friends. Of course not. I just noticed. Why? Someone gifted me a sub. Thank you, whoever did that. Yes, because I hate myself and probably have nothing to live for. So if my death can help someone, then I probably do it. The consultant 427. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but me too, buddy. Me too. But you know, maybe by us being here, you and I can find a reason to keep living, and then we don't have to feel that way in the future, perhaps. I would do more than die for them if I love them enough. What's more than death? What is more than that? What could be more than that? I'd give it a read. I hate being on death row. CJC, are you actually on death row? Umbrian says, yes, I'm a man. It's my purpose. I don't know about that. That's a lot. Rise up? That's a lot to, what do you mean your purpose is to die for people? I don't know about that. I think that's a patriarchy. That's what the patriarchy wants you to think. Probably would depend. I died for someone else if I had someone worth dying for. I don't think I'd know until I was given the opportunity. Possibly. Maybe kill for them, and if I die in the process, well, more than death, it has meaning. Depends on who and why at the moment, no. I want to say yes for the people I love, but I'm not sure if I would in the moment. I go through these scenarios in my head out of anxiety every now and then. Yeah. Me too. I also think about it sometimes. I would 100% a worthy cause for people I love. There are far worse things than dying for something that you could think about. No limbs, human own a hole. Your neighbor. You know what? Thank you for saying that out loud, or rather, typing it in my chat, causing me to say that out loud. Before today, I never understood the fascination or the fetish with, like, you know, amputees. I never understood it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be scrolling through all this cute, lowly artwork, and then all of a sudden, someone's missing a limb, and I'm like, why? Why are we doing this? What's going on here? I think you just described it for me. I think that's what it is. What did I just hear? Yeah. What did I just read? People like nuggets, Moon. Would you live with no arms, no legs for someone? Maybe, I guess. I hope not, though. I'd hope not. I care way too much about them. That's a big flaw of mine. Don't do it, but if you have to, don't do it. I would like to think so. These things are usually a split decision, so I hope so for my significant other or child. I don't have anyone I would die for. Death row with internet access, right? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They probably smuggled a cell phone, a cellular phone in. Something like that. Actually, do inmates have internet access these days? Or maybe it depends on what you got locked up for. This is an interesting first impression. Phantom so wavy. I'm sorry. I don't know what I said. It'll get worse. It'll probably get worse. Good morning, RSKP 2004. For anyone if they're good people. I like helping and protecting. A lot of Moonies are quite nice. You're 3 followers off on Twitch before we reach 700. Oh no, where do they keep coming from? They keep multiplying. I can't keep up with chat. Moon. Okay. Good morning, SD Kong. How are you? Meow, 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 meow. I have to go faster because I'm already 4 minutes over time. Let me give you guys the memes. They're not funny. They're sad. So here we go. Number 1. Reading something romantic, but now I just feel lonelier than before. Relatable. Me. Like, honestly, it's gotten bad. Who was I talking to this about yesterday? Was it on stream? I freaking love romance, right? I love romance novels and, like, dramas. I used to, and I still kind of do, watch dating shows every week. As like, one of my only outlets. But lately, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I can't seem to finish anything, and it makes me really sad. It makes me sad because, like, my favorite kind of book is a romance novel. But these days, I can't get more than a few pages in without feeling like my spirit is being crushed. Don't die for Moon, donate to the moon. That's funny. Are we talking, like, fully dead or just dead for a minute? Oh, it was dead for real, but anyway. I don't know, why does it feel like nobody genuinely cares about me? Oh, I feel this. I stole these from Silly Girl Club, by the way. You know? So I don't know. This is gonna be tough for the Moonies to hear. I do think that people purport to care about me or say that they care about me, but the feeling of someone genuinely caring about me is not there. It's not there. I don't think a single person in the whole wide world genuinely cares about me. I think people are self-interested, so they like what they like, and as long as you do, uh as long as you can fulfill what they want from you, whatever your purpose is to them. But I don't know. I feel like if I disappeared, you guys would forget me in a month, maybe. That's some brain worms. There's people who genuinely care about you, Moon. No, Oni-chan, there isn't. The other reason too, this is not an offense to you, by the way, because the truth is, my Moonies only get to see a little tiny bit of me. They don't know everything about me. And if they knew everything about me, then they wouldn't care about me. So there's that. I care about you for selfish reasons, never thought about it. I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. I wasn't trying to make you feel bad. I don't want to oversell it, but I'd be sad if you were gone. Well, I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna be here every day. I'll be here every day, and I'm pretty sure my health is doing better lately, so I'll be here a long time. Your family cares unless they suck, in which case disregard this message. I don't think so. I think my family would be doing a lot better if I wasn't around anymore. But that's a whole other thing to unpack. Let's go. Last meme. Me looking at my diary after I just wrote the most insane shit. I like this one so much because it's really me. I've been journaling the past few days because I've been so sad. Guys, I don't know why I'm so sad. I'm just so sad. So I've been like, journaling, writing poetry, and I'm just like, and then after I finish writing, I'll read it and I'll just be like, what the heck? You don't sound sad. Just stop being sad. I know I don't sound sad. Isn't it funny? On stream, when I stream, I feel quite a bit less. I think I dissociate a bit. But yeah, I would like to stop being sad, but yeah, when I get off stream, it just goes back, back to my life. I reread my journal from 2023 recently, and I was like, what the fuck was wrong with me? But that's the reason why everyone should keep a journal, because at least you get a laugh, or you get some reflection. Sometimes you ever read an old diary or old journal, and then you're just like, damn, I'm the same person I was all those years ago, or damn, I still want that thing that I said I wanted all those years ago. Anyway, I'm gonna become a scientist and find a cure for sadness. Do it, do it, do it, do it. My therapist told me I have every right to be sad. They also told me to start journaling. Try it. Parka786. It's okay to be gay. It is okay to be gay. I learned that when I was 12 years old from my aunt. So there you go. What if you use stream as a diary? Lux of Fate, I kind of do. I do not trust therapists, whatever. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some are good, some are less good. Love seeing you every time. Sorry, I will give you the able effort time. Meow. She found your manga? Meow. I think I'm brain damaged. I haven't felt sad for a long time. I'm so jealous. Maybe it's because you get all that sunlight down there in Australia. Maybe I need more sunlight. There's only one single people that is guaranteed to care about you, yourself. Whether others care or not shouldn't matter at the end of the day. The one person that has been and will always be there with you is yourself. Thank you, Hiragana Mitsude. I think that is, that's something for me to reflect on. I want to care about myself more. Yeah, if I cared about myself more, I'd probably be a lot less sad, perhaps. Been journaling the past couple months. I'll reread my journal and then I'm like, maybe focusing on the little things actually does work. Right, Phantom So Wavy? Sometimes it can really help, especially all that gratitude stuff. They're like, oh, the secret to happiness is being grateful. Express gratitude. And honestly, I really struggle with that. But turns out shit like that actually works. Also exercise. I really recommend it. Anyway, I'll give you guys a quote and then I'll leave. Here's a quote. All of the miracles you are waiting for are in the work you're avoiding. What does it mean, is in the work you're avoiding? Wait. All of the miracles you are waiting for is in the work you're avoiding. I'm pretty sure that should be are. Anyway, ignore the grammar. I stole this from Twitter. Ignore the grammar. The sentiment is nice, though. I believe it. I believe the miracles that I'm waiting for example, hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube is waiting, that I'm waiting for that outcome, right? I'm avoiding editing videos and uploading videos, so I'm never gonna get that miracle anyway. Be motivated. Get happy, get motivated. Bye. I leave. What the F is going on with me today? I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Genuinely, this is the highlight of my day and the highlight of my life. Can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow. I'll be back same time, same place with Otaku Tuesday. We'll do an IQ test. Maybe I'll bring you a tomboy just for success. I love you. Have a good Monday. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye. Bye.